Hey gang, Pat Bourgeois, Snowmobiler Television. We're in Huntsville, Ontario. We're getting a sneak peek at the 2018 snowmobiles from Yamaha. John Blacher, you are the product guru. And the coolest thing you got this year, I'm sorry, the Sidewinders are bad to the bone. They're fast, they're wicked. I love mine, but it's the Snow Scoot.
We have a new Snow Scoot, that's right.
Since I'm so tall and the Snow Scoot's down there, we got to go. Ready? Like we're going to the elevator walk. 3, 2, 1.
Down we go.
So tell me about the Snow Scoot. I mean, I talked to Brian Hudgen a little bit earlier, and he kind of gave me the marketing pitch on this whole piece. But tell me about the product.
Well, you know, it's a little 200cc engine, a little 4-stroke, makes about 9.5 horsepower, does 25 plus miles an hour, designed for a smaller person. And for us, we think it's kind of something missing in the market right now, you know. So it's been a little while in the making, and we had a huge help from our brothers across the border there. They're a big part of it, of course. But yeah, it's something we wanted to bring back at the right time. Demographically, we think it's a perfect time right now to introduce new people to the sport, and that's really what it's all about. It's not about performance. Last year we did the Sidewinder. We went from the top. This year, we're going to start from the bottom.
This vehicle, I mean, it is snow capable.
It's got a real clutch.
It's got a real clutch, yeah.
It's got a primer in the secondary. A little roller secondary in there, you know? So, and that was really critical. That's one of the key components. We added horsepower to the engine, but without a drive system that could change gears, it wouldn't get off the line or it would have no top speed. So this way we can do both. And that allowed us to put a bigger lug track in the skid frame. And that bigger lug track lets you go off trail. I mean, this thing, you'd be shocked in a foot and a half of snow where it will go. And of course, if you do get stuck, you just pick it up with one hand.
Yamaha Reactive Suspension System. I get that right?
Yes, you did.
That is YRSS. It's a mouthful, but according to what you told us back at the shop, it's pretty cool technology. Tell me about it.
Well, it's a new handling technology. It comes out of our automobile division. It was called Reus originally, invented in '91. Toyota grabbed onto it in '97, put it on the Super Turbo. Now, of course, a snowmobile system has to be different than a car because we don't have 4 tires. We've got 2 skis. And when we developed the snowmobile system, we added a function the car guys don't have. We added a bypass valve here. So you have your main valving in the shock absorbers, but you don't have any nitrogen gas in the shock absorbers. The only unit that has nitrogen gas is the base valve here. And that nitrogen gas is shared between both shock absorbers. The other thing that's shared through these lines is the oil. So a couple of big benefits. One, when you're going around a corner and you load up the outside shock absorber, typically in a piggyback, you increase the gas pressure. With increased gas pressure, when a bump then finally comes through the skid frame, you have a higher spring rate, you have a higher damping rate. With this system, while the vehicle is cornering and loaded up, your gas pressure is still basically static until a bump comes through the system. And then you have a much more fluid, strokey feeling suspension, much more ride comfort while you're cornering in mid-bumps. So that's kind of one benefit. But the other benefit is the system, because it can share fluid between the left and right dampers, it can transfer energy to the inside ski. It can reduce ski lift, something, of course, Apexes are known for. Whenever any vehicle like a snowmobile goes around a corner, as you know, when you push the limits, you get one of 2 things. You get understeer or you get ski lift. Apexes tend to lift the ski. Reus transfers energy back to that inside ski, pushing it back down the ground and initiating ski lift a lot later in the process, which means you can go faster around a corner.